Lesson 3-4 is using a protractor. The objective for this lesson is to review types of angles, geometric figures, and use the geometry template to measure and draw angles. During this lesson, you will need to understand the difference between acute and obtuse angles. The definitions for those angles are on the web page, and there are some examples here so that you can come up with your own definition. When measuring angles, you need to use a protractor as your tool. When you use a protractor, it's important to line up the protractor on the angle that you're measuring. You want to make sure that the line at 0, lines up with one of the sides of your angle. When you have that lined up, you follow the protractor, follow the other ray of your angle to find out the measure of the angle. If you have an acute angle, you'll be looking at the smaller numbers on the protractor. This angle measures 60 degrees. If you're measuring obtuse angles, you will want to use the larger numbers on your protractor. And again, make sure that when you use your protractor, you line up your protractor on one of the rays of the angle. When you have 0 lined up and you have your protractor set, you follow the ray and use the larger numbers for obtuse angles. So this one is 120 degrees. You will also be asked to draw angles during this lesson. To draw angles, you will want to begin with a straight edge. You can use your ruler or your math template and just simply draw a straight line. And then when you create your angle, you will use your protractor. Again, line it up on that straight line. So I have 0 degrees lined up on my straight line. And if I want to draw an angle that is 85 degrees, remember this is an acute angle, so I'm using the smaller numbers on my protractor. I get to 80, and then 85 is in here in between. You want to make a mark on your paper or in your math journal, and then again use your straight edge to complete that angle. So the measure of this angle is 85 degrees. You can also draw angles that are obtuse. So again, you start with your straight edge. Use your protractor. Line it up along your straight edge. This angle is 160 degrees. Since it's obtuse, I use the top numbers. I'm sorry, I'll use the bottom numbers again this time. And I want 160 degrees, which is right here. You can move your protractor and then connect. And now this obtuse angle is 160 degrees.